on the Mechanists RPG.
The remaining two guards drop their sword and their shield, and they
probably pick their leader up.
They drop their weapons. They won't even start for their leader. They start running away, and once they reach the sidelines, they grab one of their friends' small bag of gold and chuck it at you, and collectively you get 5 gold pieces.
And now the adventure continues.
Now,
this time we're gonna have a better lineup strategy, I think.
Okay, do you guys talk about it now? I'm gonna let you guys. Do you want to go straight line? Do you want to go wedge? What do you want to do?
Wedge.
Straight. Okay, wedge.
Yeah, let's continue with the wedge. It worked well.
I like the sort of modified wedge that we have.
Yeah, I was gonna do it.
Where it's like me, and then to the left and slightly back is Brian, and then his guards flank him, and to my right and slightly back is Leopold, and then eighth, and between them and slightly back is Brendan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's good.
Guard 1 is on Brian's left, guard 2 is on Brian's right.
They're going to be in a kind of a U shape. So the edges are going to be in front, and then, yeah.
Okay.
So, that guy on the edge is Thoros of Mir?
Which guy is the guy that I talked to? The guy who owns Scorpion.
I will get to him when...
Okay, tell me, and that's all I care about.
Just hold your horses.
Well, he'll also be last.
Okay, great.
So, so the guy to, the guy, yes, our guys is right, the next one in, that is going to be, one of the, actually one of their lesser, or hedge knights, so I would just dictate it as, like, lesser hedge knight 1.
Lesser...
LH1.
LHK1.
Okay. The 3 guys in the middle are all better hedge knights.
BHK1.
2 and 3, yep.
1 on the left, 2 in the middle, like that?
They're all 3 in the middle.
Got it.
Right, but from left to right it goes 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Yes. And then I'm assuming this is Lesser Hedge Knight 2.
Yes, sir. And then Genadri Stannon is on the edge.
How do I spell Genadri?
Gennnady.
And he's the one with the scorpion.
Or Dry. Genadri.
Yes.
And he is the one that owns the scorpion?
He is the one who referred to as his blade as scorpion, yes.
For the funsies, 8th is gonna yell, I know you. Great to see you, lad.
Roll persuasion.
8. That's better than expected.
Genadri just looks back at you and says, "Do I know you?"
Aye, we drank together.
Oh, stop. You guys really need to stop doing the player characters always have to have last word.
Alright, do we know their HP or attack order for anyone?
That's how I do things.
Because I read those things.
Everybody roll awareness. Let's just do this now.
Okay. So they just have basic awareness?
17.
2 each?
Yep.
3?
What'd you say?
17.
10.
Do you want me and our dice to roll off?
Sure, roll d20 is off range. Telson?
Telson has 7.
Telson's cards?
Telson's guard 1 has 8. Telson's guard 2 has 9.
I got an 11.
I got a 20.
Got it. That's probably good.
Alright.
Leopold?
Leopold has 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Brendan has 3.
Brendan is just going to go last for the time.
That's okay. He one-shots people.
Oh, this is going to be a huge cluster.
This just looks like a cluster from the formation.
Oh, you have no idea how much it's going to be.
Now I'm excited.
Thinking about who's there, and this formation sucks.
It does suck.
When you're done rolling, I'd love to hear the final turn order.
Yeah. I'll write that in purple.
Okay, so
He has other colors.
Ulrich is going first.
Yeah, this is great. You should look at
Of
this.
course, Eric's going first.
Eighth is going second.
Sounds about right.
Ganondry Stanna is going third.
Is that the scorpion?
That is Scorpion. Thoros of Mir is going fourth.
Of course they would.
Leo, no. Lesser Hedge Knight 1 goes 5th. Lesser Hedge Knight 2 goes 6th. Better Hedge Knight 3 goes 7th.
Crap. They will have to.
Yeah, we're in trouble. You motherfuckers. Rolling bad.
Leopold Tallheart goes 8th.
Okay.
Telson's second guard goes 9th. Better Hedge Knight 2 goes 10th. Brendan Telson's first guard goes 11th.
You mean Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
sorry. Brian Telson's first guard goes 11th. Brian Telson himself goes 12th. Better Hedge Knight 1 goes 13th. And Brendan Tallheart goes 14th.
Holy
Poor
shit.
Brendan.
So you're actually fairly equal.
Yeah.
I don't know where the phone is.
So we start, and then all but 2 of them. So me, 8th, 5 of them. And then we get 1. No, we get 2, and then they get 1, and then we finish. Whew.
What?
This is gonna hurt for me and 8th.
That might hurt for you, yeah. So I'm going to be using our guys' map extensively for this, but that'll be fine. So I have everybody's combat defenses down here. Well, except for you guys, but I'm going to ask you guys. I have all the enemies, I should say, combat defenses. I have all their armors. I don't have their base damages. I need to do that.
Do we want their HP on the map for reference?
Sure, that'll be fine. Thoros of Mir and Ganondry both have 12.
Before we begin, I have something to tell our guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Please pause for the moment. All the better Hedge Knights have 9 HP, and the lesser Hedge Knights have 6 HP.
Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
Look at the map.
Sorry. Thoros of Mir and Ganondry have 12 HP. All the better Hedge Knights have 9 HP. All of their lesser Hedge Knights have 6 HP.
12, 6, 9, 9, 9, 6, 12. Nice and symmetrical.
I'm glad you didn't give BH6, or else we'd have 3 6s on the field.
Okay. I'll just tell you straight up, their base damages, all of their Hedge Knights are going to do 4 base damage with their longswords. Ganondry Stanton does 6 base damage with his longsword. Thoros of Mir does 4 base damage with his longsword, plus 1d6 roll worth of fire damage from wildfire springing off of his blade onto his opponent.
Is that
What
when
is,
when is that counted?
That is counted, that's counted on his attacks.
I love that's happening when me and Barabana aren't fighting, since our Blood of Valyria prevents fire damage. GG.
What is the first one? The first strong guy? The
Thoros
L.
of Mir?
Left or right?
Yeah.
Thoros
This
of Mir
one?
Yeah, what is his damage?
is
4 plus 1d6.
plus 1d6 worth of fire damage.
And then what's the other one?
And then that is 6. That's a base damage of 6. But that's just for your reference. You don't have to write that down. I'm going to have that information right here in front of me.
Right, and then the lesser.
And then all of the Hedge Knights have 4.
Holy shit.
Wow. I'm
Alright.
really curious about how this is gonna go.
Our guys, I wouldn't charge if I were you.
I have an idea about what I'm gonna do.
You might want to charge. Okay. You go first, Mr. Ulrich.
Alright. I charge Thoris of Mir and cleave at his head with my sword.
Okay. Roll fighting, -1 die for your charge.
Baby, that is a 21.
Okay, so you succeed, and you succeed by 3 critical degrees of success.
GG.
So what's your base damage?
12.
You just one-shot Thoris of Mir.
You just one-shotted fucking Thoris of Mir.
Thank God.
Oh god.
That is exactly what I wanted to do.
Alright.
Jesus.
Mark him off.
I can't believe that's how that fucking goes.
Thoris of Mir.
Knocked out.
He's a freaking legend.
I was trying to decide between him and Genadriel.
Ulrich just became a freaking legend. I just want you all to know that Ulrich just became the next
Everybody
king.
in our party is a legend now.
This is like Joe Smith walking up and like knocking out Mike Tyson with one punch.
Yeah.
It's not exactly Joe Smith walking up and knocking out Mike Tyson.
Okay, Giant Joe Smith.
It's more like
Boom.
unknown, like John Cena when he was an unknown walking up and knocking out Joe Smith.
Actually, probably John Cena even now, but still.
Is John Cena actually good at fighting still?
Side note, let's go back to the
He still
quest.
fights, but I mean, WWE is scripted, so.
Right, exactly.
So we really don't know if he was ever good at fighting.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Alright,
cool.
you're going next.
He has the bushel still.
I'm gonna take out the lesser guard by throwing.
Lesser Hell's Knight 1 on the left.
The one nearest Argaius.
So nearest
This
Thoris
one.
of Mir.
Okay, Lesser Hedge Knight 1.
Yeah. I'm hoping to just kill this guy, by the way.
So you're just making one charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you charging or are you throwing?
No, I'm throwing.
Oh, you're throwing?
Yeah, I
No.
just take the axe and
Okay,
throw it.
that's fine.
I'd rather do that.
No, that's fine.
Do you... Does he still have his 2 back?
I have all 4.
Okay.
I do not. I walked into
That
this
was-
fight thinking I need all of my weapons. I have
That was just for my
10, 21, 23.
Okay, so in the middle of this fight, you will not be able to retrieve that axe.
That's fine.
But once the fight is over, while we're before we
Before we
send the
move
other
to the
ones, I'll
next
allow
one.
you to roll a d20 to see if you're able to retrieve any axes or not.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I assumed that's how it would go.
Okay, so what'd you roll?
23. This is what I meant. I meant to just take him out so that our guys would have one less guy
The axe
close
needs
to
to
him.
explode.
Yeah, he can't get that axe back.
Yeah, the axe just dislodges.
Sassy started counting on his fingers, and I thought he was about to flip. He
I
allowed-
thought so too. I expected it, and then he didn't.
This is just one of those really stupid scenes in the movies where you see like a superhero throw a baton at someone and they just get smacked in the head and they just go completely.
like the handle of the axe just hit him in the
Just
head.
like
Do you know that scene?
because you one-shotted him.
With
Said zero
a
out.
projectile
With
in a melee.
projectile in a
fight.
melee.
Yeah. Can I say that the axe just sticks into his armor and he just drops?
No.
No.
This is a-
No. It was going end over end and the backhand handle hit his helm.
Nice.
That's actually super cool.
That is pretty dope.
I'm impressed and a little terrified.
And the axe broke in half.
That's fine.
The handle broke in half when you did.
Can I collect the pieces?
No, it's worthless.
Okay. That's fine. I know what shop we're going back to.
Alright, well,
Gonna buy 5, 6 more axes.
Sold
it's
out.
Gendry Stannon's turn. And he's going to look over at the side. And
Does he
see what
remember
just
me mad
happened.
now?
I'd
like to know.
And he's going to swing right at your neck.
He's gonna charge me.
Yeah, he's going to charge and swing right at your neck.
That's what I thought.
When Genadri pulls out his sword, though, I notice
Just remember
that...
it's -1.
I did.
Okay.
When Genadri pulls out his sword, though, there's a tiny problem, because it looks very familiar to me. That's a cat.
Oh.
It looks very familiar to me, and I
Do you want to
recognize
open
it
up that door
I will.
behind you?
as the sword that was used to kill my father.
Da, da, da.
I'm not okay with that.
It's her family heirloom.
Yeah. So, basically, I'm not okay that he's using that against my team, and that I don't own that. And I have a serious problem with that, and I'm getting hella pissed.
You can't do anything. No offense.
You can't do anything until his turn.
But I am getting hella pissed.
That would be Brian Telson's. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be Brian.
What's your combat defense?
It doesn't matter. You're gonna one-shot me.
What's your combat defense?
6. No, 7. 8.
Pick one.
8.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's axes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
And so he succeeds by 5.
My armor.
1 critical, I believe.
5 is 1 critical degrees.
Okay.
Degree of success. So his base 6 damage goes to 12. What's your armor?
6.
6. So he hits you for 6 damage.
Okay, I'm out.
And Eighth is out.
Alright.
That's
Dun,
fine.
Dun, dun.
Eighth has been one shot. He swung at your neck, and your armor tilted the blade up so that the sword hit you, hit the side of your head with the side of it, and you immediately just crumple. You're down.
Alright, so since me and our guys were pretty much brothers, our guys goes into a rage now and kills everyone, right?
No.
No, our guys is
Nobody
not able to
loves
do
you
anything.
that much.
Yeah, for real.
Your character's a dick.
That's fine.
One page.
He did
Can I
pretty good.
recommend
Now,
something at this
are
point?
you gonna congratulate me
not
later
bad.
like you congratulated troops? That's a joke, by the way. Don't take me
I
seriously.
don't understand what you mean by that.
It's backhanded.
So this would normally be where Thoros of Mir wins. But we all remember how that turned out. Then this would
Poorly.
normally be where Lesser Hedge Knight number 1 wins. But we all know how that turned out.
So Lesser Hedge Knight 2 goes.
So Lesser Hedge Knight 2 goes. And he is going to charge Leopold Tolhart.
Right.
And he's just gonna swing straight down. And he rolls a 14. Or no, he rolls a 16. Sorry, what's your combat defense?
Can I roll
You
for one
did
of your
lose
cards?
1 die for...
I did lose
Okay.
lose 1 die, yes.
Combat defense is 9.
Combat defense is 9. Okay. And he got an amazing roll.
Wait, should I add the shield in this or not?
No, it's already there in his combat defense.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he succeeds.
What kind of sword does he use?
Long sword.
He succeeds with 1 critical degree of success. So his normal base damage of 4 goes to 8. And what's your armor?
9.
9. So all of it is absorbed.
Okay.
He hits the shoulder and it slides off. The palm.
Alright, bitch.
This is hilarious. Either they get knocked out or nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay, now Better Hedge Knight number 3 goes. And he isn't the smartest. He isn't the smartest guy in the bunch. Actually, no, he is. He's going to walk up a little bit, but then he's going to hunker down for his defensive bonus. So he's going to kind of reform the line.
So where is that?
Yeah, it's about there. You're fine.
So basically, don't attack it.
Right, pretty much.
Just reforms the line. So straight. So they're now kind of in a Z.
That's what I assumed.
It's a very sideways Z.
A very bad Z because we
Very-
got one of
very
their
bad
guys
Z, so
very
it's
far
like
out.
Z, but
Yeah.
it's still Z.
Okay.
Okay, and now is
Leopold.
So now it's Leopold.
Okay. Leopold is going to attempt to cleave the head from the Lesser Hedge Knight who is standing in front of him.
That's angry.
I got attacked, yeah.
Little bitch.
Number 1 or 2?
There's only one left alive, so.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Is there such a thing as slot machine in this? Because that's just a payout.
28.
I'm not going to calculate that. He's down.
That's a hedge knight to knockdown.
Alright.
That's obvious. So he's down.
Good go, Leopold.
So he's down, and so their line is actively trying to break. Now is Brian Telson's second guard's turn.
Okay, Brian Telson's second guard is on the far left.
Can I roll for that guy?
No.
No, on the inside.
You're right. Mistaken on that. He is on the inside. Second guard is on the inside. Yeah, you're welcome to roll for that.
I would go up. I'd send him up to help Ulrich. Because
Can
he just
Ulrich recommend that they leave Genadri alone until I come and shot him?
Yeah.
He's probably not a
gonna
fan
go
of-
for better hedge knight number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is
he
it
has
4 dice?
4, I believe, attack.
Oh, your guard, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he
But
does.
would it be 3?
But it'll be 3 because it is a
He's
charge
charging,
attack.
so Healbot's going to roll for that.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
12.
12. Okay, so it's that better hedge knight. So you succeed, but with no degrees of success.
Cool.
And he does 4 base damage. Well, all of it is absorbed by armor.
Cool.
So it slides off.
So he's just standing there in front
His
of the
armor was
original position.
Yes.
Better hedge that one.
And then Brian's guard number 1, I believe, is next.
Better hedge
no.
knight 2 is next.
Better hedge knight 2 is next. And he is going to swing in and attack Brian Telson's second guard.
Alright.
And that will not be a charge attack because it'll just be a
Right, because he's right in front.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 1. That's 12. Do maths. 12, 18. So he's for 18. What's the second guard's combat defense?
Combat defensive guard. Oh, I didn't write the combat defensive the guards down.
Okay.
Give it the same as
Do I have that?
Brendan's son.
Probably have that.
I'll give it the same as.
Labeled from Brennan.
I believe I wrote down their combat defense is 8 and their health is 9.
Cool.
And their armor is 4.
Okay. So
So their combat defense is 8. So that means he succeed by 10, which is 3 critical degrees. So that's 4. Tripled is 12. 4 of that is absorbed by armor. So that guard
It's
number
8.
2 is down.
it only takes 8, doesn't it? It has 9 health.
He has 8 health.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right.
You
He
said
does
he
have
has
9
9
health. He does have 9
Okay,
health.
so he is here and
has
he
1.
has 1 health
So he
remaining.
has 1 health remaining. That's right. I apologize.
Oh, we haven't established this yet, but how much armor does Brendan Tolhart have?
Uh,
Is he wearing breastplate?
yeah, breastplate. Was breastplate 6?
Breastplate is armor rating 5, penalty 2.
Okay, fine.
I would like. Let me rephrase. I'd like to play one of the guards.
Sure thing.
Okay.
He has 1 health hit
Yes,
point left.
that's.
So.
But you mistakenly took it as I'd like to roll. I would like to play.
You're welcome to play both cards.
Okay.
Okay. So.
And I'm
Guard number
assuming
two
they
is 9.
have more of an allegiance to guard you
Javelin
than to
2
take
is
down.
10. Next is
Yes.
Brian
They
Townsend's guard
also
number 1.
aware that I'm really pissed at Genadri, so they're not going to attack Genadri.
They're not going to attack Renegade.
They can attack the other guys, just not Genadri, because I want his ass right
And
now.
Genadri's right now, right in front of 8th. Actually,
Yes, Genadri is on the far left side, where with the better hedge knight number 2 and
Yeah.
the guard number 2.
So it is now guard number 1, or Brian Townsend's guard number 1's turn.
Okay. So on this side we have Genadri and the hedge knight and better hedge knight 1 and guard 2, who is almost down.
he's going to go help guard 2, probably.
Okay.
Alright, where does he want to be, farther or closer to Better Hedge Knight 2?
I want to be closer to Hedge Knight 2, right? I don't know the map right now very well.
This is...
Better Hedge Knight 2 has just attacked Guard 2, who is standing in front of Better Hedge Knight 1.
No, join the Skype call. And you guys will be able to see on that side really well.
Cool.
That's correct, right?
Yeah, you can end up here or there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I believe on the inside is what they're going for.
Is our guys keeping full map right now? Because that would be super helpful.
Yeah, our guys keep it full.
Okay.
See how similar it is to my full map.
Let's go into here.
It's probably going to be completely different.
Can you add me to call? Because I have 5 calls that are very decent.
Make sure you mute everything.
I'm muted. There it is.
Oh.
It's
I'm muted.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see
Yeah.
the screen share? Okay.
So this
Okay,
guy,
I
he
would like
started
to
here,
go away.
and you want to move here or up here.
I would like to move up there. Yeah.
Okay.
He can't see what you're pointing.
I know, but he understood down there, up there.
Okay.
Well, they are very different things in terms of combat if you are not looking at my map.
I'm now looking at your map. Please don't talk down to me.
He didn't.
I'm sorry.
He didn't mean to.
I'm sorry. I'm irritated. I know you're irritated. I'm sorry. Can you move him underneath guard 2? Next to... Yes, right there. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, and who is Brian Telson's guard number 2 attacking?
He's attacking the one in the middle.
So, Better Hedge Knight number 2.
Yes.
Cap.
Okay.
Would you prefer something better?
No, you're playing them.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep track.
I did probably terrible. I did not hit. I got a 10.
You hit.
Wow. Okay. They must be really
No degrees
bad.
of success. Your base
4
damage is
is
4,
absorbed.
and it is absorbed by armor.
Cool.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, I'm just... It's a solid hit.
Don't worry, this Better Hedge Knight.
Does not.
Yeah.
Guys.
So it's Brian's turn.
Brian next.
Let me see. That was
Yeah.
number 1. So,
You're this guy.
Yes.
well, yeah, it is Brian Telson's turn.
All right. Brian is going to charge Genadry and attempt to basically whack his head off because he is pissed. So that would be 5 dice for fighting, -1 for charge.
And then 2 extra.
For
Your long blades 2? Or no, your
long blades 1. So
So make sure you include
I should have
those
4.
dice.
Chemistry's over here.
Okay.
Yeah, where it used to be.
And he just did 13.
13, okay, so you do hit. No degrees of success. And you do your base 4 damage, which is absorbed by armor.
Okay.
Alright, so Better Hedge Knight 1 is next.
Yeah.
So Bear Hedge Knight 1 is next. And Bear Hedge Knight 1 is just going to swing at guard number 2.
So I assumed.
Well, has 1 health left.
I wonder how this one. Oh.
Do 15.
8. It's just combat.
Yeah. So that succeeds
With 2.
Yeah.
by 7, which is 2 degrees of success. So that's 8 damage.
He's dead.
4 incoming damage is absorbed. Yep.
Guard number 2 is dead.
Guard number 2 is down.
We're now looking at a 5-on-4 scenario.
This fight hurts.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's Brendan's turn.
Yes.
Last turn. Okay, let me look at what we've
Who's
got
this?
here.
Yep. Joe's
Okay, Brendan is going to head over to Bitter Hedge Knight 3. Is that so far that he needs to charge?
Yeah, that's a charge.
Okay, so he's going to charge him and father like son try to cleave his head off his shoulders.
Okay. Also violent.
Also death.
Come on, Brendan.
So he
Right.
has 4 plus 1 minus 1, so that's 13.
Okay, so you hit, but no degrees of success, and that 4 damage is absorbed by armor.
Okay. So Brendan.
So it's a solid but undamaging hit.
Not one shot.
Is that mine or yours?
That was mine.
It is now Ulrich's turn.
This is getting messy. On
Quite.
paper.
I would just use the map I gave up on my own.
That's okay. For now.
It's completely different than I thought my map was. It's kind of fun.
Alright, Ulrich. What you gonna do?
I know what I want to do, but I don't want to anger Brian, but I want to protect Brian. And I'm afraid Guard 1's gonna die, no matter what I do.
You should really take out one of those Better Hedge Knights.
Yes.
Or your...
Yeah,
your
because
guys
that's
are
going to
really-
cause a problem in the near future.
Pretty much this scenario is a problem, that scenario is a problem, and this scenario is a really big problem. I think this is the biggest problem.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest problem.
So I am going... Does this count as a charge?
I should
Ulrich
roll
to
it
Better
against
Hedge
the
Knight
charge.
1.
And especially since you're massive, that's a step for you, so it's like a step swing. With your two-handed greatsword, yeah, you're fine.
Then I cleave at Better Hedge Knight 1.
Okay.
Can you just
With-
roll for intimidation? Just
No.
roll it, and if the guard freaks out, just have him drop his sword and run.
Where's my T20? Give me a D20.
Because I feel like he's about to die.
He's not intimidated.
Okay.
It's a hedge knight. He fights for a living. He's a bit more honorable, but
Yeah.
he's not that
Everybody
intimidated.
on this battlefield is feeling the bloodlust. So
I'm just saying, this is Ulrich we're looking at, not Aether. We're looking at Ulrich right now, and he's very scary.
alright.
Get an Ulrich mode.
24. With a base damage of 12.
The rest of us bounce off, and he
You have
cuts
a
their
base
heads
damage of
off.
12.
He cuts through the armor, the rest of us just bounce off.
He has a bonus and a superior sword.
Yeah, I know.
Superior sword.
I know.
Support
It
also.
was never a good idea to give him that. I did anyway.
You
'cause
get a
I'm
terrible
nice.
sword, but really skilled.
I'm gonna throw you in the black cells, and you're gonna have to start over from nothing. You're gonna have to punch
Go
people.
full RPG style.
What's your roll?
24.
Jesus. Okay.
That was insane.
Making
That-
you do math.
I'm rolling fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4 degrees of success.
Guy's
That
dead.
means that 12. Yeah, he's dead. He's down.
Holy shit, that's 48 damage. That's almost as much damage as I can do.
Okay,
could have
Better Hedge
done
Knight 1 is down. Ulrich
I can do
is-
more too, I'm just saying, that's a lot of damage, bro.
So basically,
That's why
Ulrich
we're
just may
fighting.
not be with the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, that's not true.
Eighth does not go. It is now Gendry Stannin's turn.
He still has to deal with the
And
mountain.
he is going to singly lock on
Brandon.
Brian.
on Brian Telson. And he is going to move to hit Brian. So that's 4 plus 2. 2 bonus die.
You're in trouble.
Killed my father, you worthless scum!
That's 10, 15, 19.
Oh crap. My base defense is 8.
Okay, so that hits for 11. That is 3 critical
3.
degrees. So that is 12, 18 damage.
Armor is 9,
So you take 9 damage.
so I'm down to 3 health.
So you're down to 3 health.
Ouch.
He gives you a brutal cut straight across the chest diagonal.
I think this would be a fine time for somebody to step in. But
Straight across the chest, diagonal. That's a brilliant sentence, Sassy.
I think Brian
Four is
would rather
down,
win
five
with
is
help
down,
than lose alone.
6 is dead. Better Hedge Knight number 3 is next.
Yep. Better Hedge Knight number 3 is going to attack against Lyndon Tallheart.
That's meant for you, our guys. I just wanted to be clear.
I love you too.
Okay, good.
Oh, shit.
Brendan.
Oh, Brendan.
Well, Brendan's dead.
Oh, Brendan.
Oh, Brendan.
Oh, Brendan. He just rolled a 24. What's Brendan's combat defense?
8. Well,
That's
assuming...
that's 4 degrees.
Yeah, no, that's 5 degrees. He's dead.
24.
Well, assuming...
It can only be 4 degrees.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
I set Brendan's combat defense the same as the guards. Is that correct? Brian's guards? Or
That'll
should
be
it be
fine.
better?
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Let me actually calculate this just in case. So that is 16, so that is 4 degrees of success. So 4 times 4 is that 16 damage.
Okay, he has 5 armor.
Okay, so that is 11 damage.
Yeah, Brendan's out.
Brendan is out.
Do, 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 do.
Now,
Well,
this is
snuff three
out
on
for the
4.
rest of the melee, right?
And when you go out for the rest of the melee.
Oh,
if you take damage, you are damaged for the rest of the melee.
Okay.
Because these fights are
Ulrich,
running
how do you
right
feel
after
about
another.
taking on teams alone?
I'm gonna fight the Clegane alone.
Now, realize that other teams are always going to be fighting and stuff before, so from here on out, they are going to be entering, after all of, like, the really weak teams are out, everyone else is going to be entering with wounds and with
Can
fewer
we
team
roll like a
members as
d20
well.
against each person?
So
I'm going to be rolling a d6 to see how many of their teammates fell in previous rounds, and then I'm going to be just kind of dishing out wounds as I see.
I was assuming I'm out. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
out.
cool.
Once you're out, you're out.
I like how we all have one character left because he'll Buzzguard 1, Troops is Leopold, and Bob's Brian.
I'm not going to be alive much longer.
Neither am I.
Alright,
Yeah.
who's next?
Leopold is
Leopold
next.
is next. You should try and take out Genedry while you have a chance.
Yeah, Leopold is going to... Were you going to say something?
I was gonna try to one-shot Genedry next turn.
You're not in range, though.
Can I sprint that distance and do exactly what I did to Thor Severe?
You would be doing a charging test, though, yeah.
Well,
And you're
okay.
gonna kind of just leave Brian Telson's guard. hang
Actually,
up
no.
to dry.
Guard is also leaving. He's seeing his guy that he's supposed to protect being hit, and he's like, "No, I'm getting into this."
He's going to immediately be flanked by both of those Bear Hedge Knights. You're leaving him out to die. He's not going to expose his back to one of the Bear Hedge Knights by trying to retreat towards Brian.
Okay.
He's basically gonna have to fend off by himself.
Alright,
Hunker
well...
If Ulrich
Hunker
moves.
the frick
Leopold
down.
just saw Better Hedge Knight 3 take down his son, so he is going to try to take out Better Hedge Knight 3
Good plan.
with
But
a signature spleen shot.
Spleen shot.
Spleen shots.
And his spleen explodes.
Alright, so that shouldn't be...
Yeah, it's not far enough to be a charge.
Okay, it's not a charge. So he gets to roll all. Okay. 2, 7, 11, 15, 18, 20.
Okay, so that succeeded by 12,
3.
which is 3 critical degrees of success. So that damage goes up to 12. So that does 6 damage. So that Better Hedge Knight 3 is now on 3 health. Say again?
Better Hedge Knight 3 is down to
I'm gonna
3
give
health.
you my phone, and
Better
you're gonna
head
type it
next.
into Google Maps.
Better Hedge Knight 3 is at 3 health.
Alright.
Shoot.
so
Right.
now it's better Hedge Knight 2's turn.
Yeah. Not that he can do much against you.
Better Hedge Knight 2 is going to swing against Ulfric.
There's no F.
Sorry, I know, I do keep saying that, don't I? Better Hedge Knight 2 is going to swing against Ulrich.
I'm cool with that.
Seemed to be... He saw you one-shot 2 of his guys. It seemed to be the predominant threats.
Yeah, I one-shot Thoros of Mir. I'm pretty dominant threat.
10, 15, 17. What's your combat defense?
15.
Alright, so it hits you, but it's absorbed. It does hit you, but it slides off your armor.
He really could take out teams by himself.
He could possibly take out teams by
Except
himself.
for the mountain.
But him versus Mountain is going to be an interesting fight that I very much look forward to. Okay, so whose turn is it now?
Now it's Guard 1.
Guard 1's turn.
Guard 1's turn? Okay.
Who is still miraculously at full health.
Miraculously at full health.
Okay.
This is going to go really poorly.
He is right there with Better Hedge Knight too. So. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to do a calculation in my head.
No, you're good. This
He's
is
hunkering down.
Okay.
He's at full
He's
health.
hunkering down? He's at full health and he's next to Ulrich in front of Better Hedge Knight.
Oh, you're right. But I thought, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
You got this.
11... 11 plus 5 is 16.
Okay. That succeeds by 7, which is 2 critical successes, so your 4 damage goes to 8 damage. 6 of that is absorbed, but that guy does get hit. So his health is down at 7.
Good hit.
Cool.
Now it's Brian's turn.
Crap.
Yeah. Brian's turn.
Brian is going to swing wildly at Genadri. Okay. $17.
Good hit. Texas succeeds by 8, which is 2 critical degrees.
Yes.
So that base damage of 4 goes up to 8.
Frick yes.
But that is all absorbed by his...
Frick no!
His base damage
Damn
is
it.
4.
Gendry Stannon is wearing half-plate armor.
Screw that guy.
His base damage is 4?
His base damage is 4 because it's the longsword. It's a
He
common
has
longsword.
12 health. Damn it. I'm
And
gonna
his
die
armor
now.
does have 12.
Then it's my turn, and I am going to charge across the field and cleave at Genadri, just like I did for Thoros of Mir.
If you... Okay. Do what you see fit, but... Yeah.
Either you and probably Leopold are going to die, or Guard 1 is probably going to die. And I see Genadri has now taken out 2 major players, and I don't want to turn with 4.
They set their team up in the U shape on purpose. They're trying to funnel
So trap.
everyone in so Genadri and Thoros could take out most everybody, and then the Better Hedge Knights would be in front. And it kind of immediately got broken, but they also weren't expecting Ulfric to one-shot Thoros of Mir. So
Yeah, which is why I think I need to end this. So I'm rolling my fighting with...
Yep.
Let's see.
minus 1 die.
That's 20.
Is that the end of your count?
Yeah, that's the end of my count.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
we were all
succeeds-
expecting it to get higher.
So that succeeds by 11, so that's 3 critical degrees. So that does do, holy shit.
If
lot.
he hits him, it does lots of damage.
What, 36 damage?
Yeah.
He's down! Okay, and he absorbs 9 of it. He's Genadri Stannon collapses to the ground.
Brian, in his bloody stupor, reaches and takes back the sword.
Okay, so now Brian Telson's longsword is now the longsword scorpion. So that is a Valyrian steel sword, so that base damage is now 6, because that's +2 for a Valyrian steel.
Yay.
So that base damage is 6.
Wait, is that? That's.
Gendry's Cannon is 1 shot.
Wait, you just wrote that on Diana's?
On Brian.
Cool.
Okay, so now
So,
his turn.
Better Hedge Knight 3's turn.
Better Hedge Knight 3. Better Hedge Knight 3 is going to cleave at Leopold Tallheart. Just straight cut right across the pectorals. That is a 10-13.
13. Leopold's combat defense is 9.
Okay, so that is just a normal success, so that's 4. So what's your armor?
Armor is also 9.
Okay, so all of it is absorbed.
Can I recommend that Leopold go for better Hedge Knight 2?
Okay.
Is Leopold next?
No, I'll move.
Yeah, Leopold's next.
Okay.
Sure.
That didn't get all of your body.
To safeguard one.
Just safeguard 1.
Yeah.
Guard 1.
Alright.
Guard 1 will need a name. I'll choose that. Moment.
Will that be a charge?
That will not
It'd
be
be
a
a step around.
Okay.
It'll be a step around, but it won't be a charge. It'll be fine.
Okay, so Leopold is going to, in his classic fashion, attempt to cleave the head from.
Head and or spleen.
Head or spleen, pick one.
Spleen.
He likes both.
I've heard of people liking head. I've never heard of people liking spleen.
Oh boy.
Alright, he's going to try to take the head off of Bitter Hedge Knight too.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Put out a 1.
That was a 6.
That was a... It really was a 5.
I believe.
I think. Okay, that's 22 for Leopold.
That's what?
22?
I'm not even gonna calculate that. He's down.
Alright, Bitter Hedge Knight 2 is gone.
Guard 1's turn is next.
Should we roll for Better Hedge Knight 3, noticing that he's all alone,
Yeah.
surrounded by
Better Hedge Knight
decapitated people?
3 is going to look around.
Not actually decapitated.
And see if he's 4-on-1, and it's also kind of an honor roll.
He's also standing right next to Ulrich.
Better Hedge Knight 3 sticks his sword in the dirt, and he says, "I yield."
Alright, that's done.
Good work, everybody.
So
4.
So guard number 1, and Brian tells him, in this break moment, you can roll endurance.
Is that what that means? Is that really what that means? It's lame.
Guard number 1 did not take any damage.
Yeah.
Okay, guard. Yeah, that's right. Guard number 1 didn't take any damage. We were worried about him to damage. So just Brian Telson is the only person who remains, who was damaged, who didn't completely went out. He can roll endurance.
What would his endurance be?
4.
4. So he is able to regain 4 health points
If he
in this break.
succeeds,
In this break.
if he succeeds the endurance.
Well, it's
10.
just
Okay.
what?
10.
He,
I have to look. Didn't you roll your endurance and it was 4?
no, he rolled. We were checking that he had an endurance rank of 4.
And he has 4. Okay, let me check on this to make sure. But I do remember there is some sort of rule that you can, in the middle of it, you can like take a break and breathe. Actually, so you succeed the test to see you made the test to see if you're able to take a breath. So now roll a d6, and you're able to recover that number of hit points.
2.
All right, so recover 2 hit points.
Still have 7 damage on me.
Okay.
Use the rest of your mind.
Alright. Let's do a blood test. You look different.
So are we all dead? Am I dead?
No,
You
there's
were
4 of us
knocked out.
alive, 1 for each of us.
Well, you are playing
down.
as
You're knocked out.
guard 1.
Right, but my original
Eighth,
guy.
eighth is gone.
Cool. Same setup? Oh no, there's only
No,
one.
I'm
Oh god.
Sentinels advance.
This will be. I'm just gonna suggest something, and then you're all very, very free to change it.
Yes.
Or are you gonna draw something?
I like to be on the other side.
Not a bad idea.
No, I'm kidding, our guys. I'm totally kidding.
I mean, I don't care. If you really.
Okay, so put Brian in the back.
Yep.
Okay. How many? We need to check the next
We will,
two.
but we have to figure out who wins first.
Okay.
So the next fight on the other side is House Clegane versus House Greyjoy. You are so anal. It's like the one thing you're anal.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll for Greyjoy.
Okay.
I'll roll for the other one.
I'm scared.
14. Greyjoy.
Clegane wins. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it
Deal
makes more
rules.
sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick a better dice.
Next is House Corbray versus House Tallheart.
Tall heart.
Okay.
Woodbray gets 5.
13.
Tallheart advances.
Yay, we like them.
Lannisters versus Freys.
Oh,
Lannisters.
okay.
Unless you want Lannisters, I'll take
That's
phrase.
fine. I'll roll for the phrase.
No, I'll roll for phrase. You roll for
Okay.
Lannisters. 17.
11.
Freys.
Freaking phrase.
Bringing it out.